Hey, what's up? My name is Jenny. Welcome to Divine Family Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Virgo. Virgo, we're going to look at the energy between you and a past person. Then I'm going to look at the energy between you and your current person. Then I'll look at new people coming in for singles. After that, I'll get some cards for advice. Then I'll do some random oracles for you to decipher. That's a very short segment for you. And then I'll do all signs. So if you're dealing with an Aries, what are they thinking of you? If you're dealing with a Taurus, what are they thinking of you? And so on. And then at the end, I will pull an oracle card. Timestamps will be in the description box below, as well as my website information if you're interested in a personal reading. These are general. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. That was a lot to say. Okay. Let's get the energy between Virgo and the past person. If you're not dealing with a past person, this isn't for you. Virgo and the past person. What's going on? Okay, let's see. All right, Virgo. The overall energy for the reading is 10 of Wands, which shows me a difficult, somewhat of a difficult situation here between you and this past person. I'm seeing you kind of like waiting for something here with the 2 of Wands. It could be waiting for communication or something like that. I'm not sure. The energy between you guys is the Ace of Cups crossed by the 10 of Cups. So there's something here not coming to fruition. There's something here that has potential, but it's not reaching that potential. With the 10 of Cups, it's kind of like crossing. So it's not happening. You're seeing this person as pretty cold, pretty direct with their communication. Not a lot of emotion coming from this person, but they're seeing you with emotional communication to some extent. Could be texting. You don't really get too much of an in-person vibe. Maybe a lot of communication on the phone or something like that. But this person seems kind of like, I don't want to say shut off exactly. We're going to figure this out. Your intentions here is the 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you really want to give this a shot. You're not letting go of this person. Their intentions is the Wheel of Fortune. We're going to see why. That could mean a lot of things. And your actions here is the Page of Pentacles. You could be initiating more communication with this person. Their actions is a Judgment card, and then the outcome is the Fool. So let's clarify and see what that means for you. Let me clarify the 2 of Wands first. That is your energy, Virgo. Some of you guys could be looking to move. That's not all of you. I feel like you want to make things work with this person. There's an energy of, well, I'm not going to say necessarily commitment, but wanting there to be something here with this past person, even if they do come off kind of cold. Let me see their energy. They're not talking to you at the moment. Whoever this is not talking to you at the moment. This feels like it could be love from your end. It doesn't feel like love from their end. To be honest, if they were to talk to you, this comes off more like friendship or cooperation. It doesn't come off like love. Now, I probably got Virgos who are going to tune out at this point, but it is what it is. I'm going to read what I see. And I don't see this person making an emotional investment like that. This past person probably just, But we're going to see. Let's not do that. Clarify the Queen of Swords, because that's how you see them. You're seeing them as being a smart person. You're seeing them as being smart. You're seeing them as being direct in communication. You're seeing them be good. However, they're very defensive. There's something in their past that they're not getting over. And with the King of Cups, there is potential for a lot of love there. They have a lot of love inside of them, but they're not over something in their past. With the Queen of Wands, that could pop up. With the Queen of Swords, being how you see them, you know that about them. That's showing me that you know that about them. We still carry a lot of love. But I got to be honest, they're not over something in their past, and I see them being very defensive. Page of Cups, this is how they see you. They see you as being very nurturing. Some of you guys have really, really strong manifestation powers. And what I mean by that is like, you know, if you want something, you're able to go out and do it. But they kind of see you holding back on that energy. So I feel like you could be in a place where you're kind of putting yourself on hold for this person because that's what they're seeing. They're seeing you put yourself on hold for them. They're seeing you as being somebody who can manifest whatever it is that they want, but you kind of tame that. You kind of tame that energy. And some of you guys are into the metaphysical world, into this stuff like me. I could say, with that being dead center, not everyone is into this, but I mean, if you're watching it, right? Four of Pentacles for you, for your intentions. You have intentions on communication. I feel like you're trying to figure out how to make this work. This is you really thinking hard on how you're going to communicate with this person and come off in a friendly vibe. Something that's not too overbearing. Because you're holding on to hope. You're holding on to hope. And you might not tell this person you're holding on to hope, but you're trying to figure out a way to communicate with them in some kind of way that would make something happen, is what I'm getting. That's your intentions. You're going to set yourself up for failure with that, Virgo. You have expectations here. And I'm not going to say that expectations are wrong necessarily. I'm just going to say when you expect something from someone giving off this energy of being very defensive, you might not get what you want out of it. Let me get the Wheel of Fortune. They're going through a lot of changes in their life right now. This seems more like a current person reading. They're looking for love. They're looking for their forever. They want marriage. They want all that commitment. Let me get two more cards for this. Okay. This person might tell you that they're not ready. I feel like this person has potential to go all the way. However, they're not ready. There's healing on their part. They're going through a lot of changes. There's a lot of healing. I feel like this person might be younger than you, and if they're not younger than you, they act younger than you because they're showing up as a page. They're showing up as a page. It's the beginning stages of a healing process for them. Page of Pentacles for your actions. See that? I see you having intention on communicating to try to make it go somewhere else, somewhere more elevated than where it's headed. And this is you being very nervous on doing that. Like very, yeah, nervous. I don't know what else to say about that. That's being nervous about how to get it there. Very anxious a little bit. Judgment for their actions. You can say things a different way. It's not going to change this person's outlook. Be careful that they don't keep you around just because they know they can. With the Queen of Wands here and the Judgment, also Seven of Swords, it's kind of showing me this energy of they're very attracted to you and they're going to keep you around for that reason. Let me see the Fool for this connection as an outcome. And the Fool comes out again. I don't see this going anywhere. And the Fool is the outcome. I don't see this connection going anywhere. So if you're hoping this thing could come back together, I don't see it going anywhere. You do get the Fool and the Death card. I want to clarify that. Okay. There's some healing needing to be done on your side, on their side. I don't see this being the connection for you. I got to be honest. I see it coming in the near future. Not yet. Not yet. Any advice? Wait a minute. Which deck did I use? Let me make sure. Okay. I have a few decks on the table. Any advice for Virgo with this past person? What can you give me for advice for Virgo and this past person? All right, Virgo, this is telling me that there's been a lot of red flags in this relationship. There's been a lot of pushing against the energy. You can probably feel, oh, I have the greatest time. This has so much potential, blah, blah, blah. And that's fine. But you're getting resistance from this other person. They're not open to it. They're not open to that potential. They're not open to that yet. And I'm seeing this person, and this could be you being pretty worried about it, being pretty wanting it to come back to life, wanting something here to happen. But at the end, I get the Five of Swords. And that's telling me that you're playing yourself. You're playing yourself, wanting something to come back into fruition. You might have an idea in your head that this has all this potential, right? And the thing that we do to ourselves is that we focus on the potential, but we don't experience the potential. You haven't experienced the potential with this person, and that is in your head, and that is something you want to reach. And that's okay, because we all do it. We all do it. I do it. I still do it. I got to catch myself from doing it. Potential, potential, potential. And it's saying you know better, because this person's actions don't line up with your vision of what potential looks like between you and someone else. So you got to look at that. And that's what I get for the past person. It's kind of rough. I'm sorry. Because I see you having good intentions and all that. And this past person is, I mean, they're not a bad person. I'm not seeing a horrible person here. So if you're dealing with a horrible person, toxic person, and you're like, I don't want to go back to that, well, then this ain't that person. This is somebody else's reading. But, yeah. That's what I get for past. Okay, Virgo, now we're going to take a look at current person. What's going on between you and the current person in your life? Virgo and the current person. What you don't see coming is success in some area in your life. And I feel like it's your love life because that's what I'm doing. All right. Virgos with a current person. The energy between you guys right now, or the energy for the reading, not necessarily between you. Hold on, I'm trying to give these one more shuffle before I start to shuffle my clarifying cards. Okay. All right, Virgo. The energy for the reading is the Hangman. That gives me the vibe that there's a lot of thinking going on here on your end. This is your reading, so I'm going to pin that on you. The World card is your energy. The World card tells me a lot. You're ending cycles in your life. You're beginning new phases in your life. There's a lot going on for you right now, and that's where you're at. The person that you're dealing with is showing up as a Five of Swords, not to be trusted. That's how I read the Five of Swords. They're not to be trusted. Their energy right now is very much, I have to do what's best for me. I have to do what's best for me. There's a lot of ways where you can do what's best for you and you don't have to come up in the Five of Swords. Okay? There's a lot of ways to do what's best for you and not hurt other people in the process. This person is at a point where it's like, I got to do what's best for me, and they'll hurt people in the process. Unfortunately. Some of us get like that sometimes. We don't even know why. Energy between you guys is the Wheel of Fortune crossed by the Nine of Wands. So this is telling me that you've been in some kind of cycle with this person. This is something that you're experiencing with them, kind of a karmic cycle. This is something that you've been experiencing. With the Nine of Wands being what's crossing, I feel like you've tried here. I feel like you've tried a few different ways of how to make this work. This almost feels similar to the last reading, but it's not. It's very different. You're seeing this person as the King of Cups. You're seeing this person as being very loving, very gentle, very deep, emotional, non-revealing of all those emotions. That's how you see them. They see you as the Three of Cups. They see you as a friend. That's what I'm getting here, as a friend. They're seeing you as someone that they spend good times with, as someone that they've enjoyed memories with. I don't see the Six of Cups, but it's giving me that vibe. So not necessarily saying that they don't see love within you or anything like that. They just have a very different viewpoint, probably because they're in a different mind space than you. Your intentions here is the King of Wands. That's really wanting something to grow, wanting to throw a lot of passion into something. Their intention here is the High Priestess, and I feel like that's keeping more of themselves, keeping things under wraps. Whatever it is that they're doing, they're not really vocalizing it too much. Your actions here is a Temperance. That's healing. That's withdrawing. That's a lot. And then their actions here is the Knight of Cups. However, I don't feel like that's towards you. I feel like that might be in another direction. It could be in your direction. We're going to clarify this whole thing. The Empress as the outcome. That's you standing in your power. All right. Let's clarify the World card for your energy. You have a lot of love towards this person. You have a lot of love towards this person. I feel like you want to see victory with this person. You want to see things. You want to see things happen with you and this person. You want to see things happen with you and this person. This person is still showing up in an energy of someone who can't be trusted at the moment, even on your end. And you know that. You're acknowledging that to me on your end. This person, let's check their energy, clarify the Five of Swords. Well, that's also telling me that you might be in an energy where you similarly want something out of this person at any cost. Just be careful with that. That's not a good thing. If you just want to make it work, you just want to make it work, it's not necessarily a good thing. I'm not getting any movement from them coming towards you. I'm not getting any movement coming towards you. Hangman, Hangman, Eight of Swords. There's communication, however. I feel like this person could communicate with you. I don't feel like there's action being taken towards you, and they know they can. They know they have the action in them. They know they have the capability to come towards you and do stuff and give you this effort, but they are not. Three of Cups for how they see you. I feel like this person worries a lot. They see you as somebody who is pretty stressed out, possibly over them, possibly over what it is you want with them. It's so weird the way it came out. They also see you as a very positive person. You have a lot of light. You have a lot of goodness in you. There's friendship vibes here. There's also a lot of threes coming out on their side. So I feel like they might be involved in something else. And they see you as being stressed out over them. They do. They see that. So King of Cups, or losing sleep over them, or thinking about them at night, that kind of thing. You're seeing this person as being a little shut off. I feel like they're going through a lot of drama in their life right now. A lot of things they're trying to heal. I feel like this person might not reveal to you all the things that go on within them, and you know that. So this is you acknowledging, yeah, they go through a lot, but they don't tell me. They don't tell me stuff. They keep it to themselves. So that's what I'm getting. And you see this person as having an internal conflict when it comes to you. King of Wands for your intentions. You really, really want this to work. You want this to work. You want equal give and take. You have a lot of attraction towards this person. You feel like this is something that dominates your mind, your thoughts. This is something that you really want for yourself with this person. You have really beautiful intentions, Virgo. I gotta be honest, they're very nice. I don't know if they're gonna be reciprocated. High Priestess. I don't feel like this person wants what you want. I feel that right now they're in a place where they might want just a physical connection. It kind of looks like they are heartbroken over something else that didn't work out. Like I said, I see a lot of threes. This person is dealing with some abandonment issues right now. They're alone. They feel alone. They feel like they might just want a connection for the moment. I don't get this as a long-term thing. I do get a physical attraction, but them keeping to themselves, them doing a lot of healing and stuff on their end that probably has nothing to do with you. I don't know. But this is you and the current person. It doesn't mean that you're in a relationship with this person. This is more like a situationship, probably. I don't know. You could be in a relationship with this person and they're withdrawing. But I get a withdrawal energy. I don't really get anyone who has the intentions you have. And that's good that I'm able to tell you that, because a lot of people will probably be like, shut it off, change the channel, whatever. But the thing is that you have such good intentions. You got to see this person's intentions. They don't have those intentions towards you. They might be a good person and all that. I'm not saying they're not. You would know. But what I'm saying is that their intentions is not towards you like that. They're hurt over something. They have a lot of abandonment issues going on too. I see you being patient here. I see a lot of patience on your part. Let me get 2 more cards. There could be distance between you and this person. I get this more like it could work as a friendship. I'm not getting too much a romantic love interest. I honestly see you still wanting this. I see you still fighting for it. I see you refusing to take no for an answer, kind of a vibe. Virgo, your intentions are too good for this person. This person might be the light of your life. I'm not denying that. But your intentions don't match up their intentions. They're not at the place in their life where they can meet you there. So you can push to make something work. They gotta want to make this work with you, and I'm not getting that. So watch that energy. You're giving it to somewhere where it's just being depleted. It's not being used. It's not being acknowledged. It's not being reciprocated. You're not being returned your energy, your loving energy. I don't get this person coming towards you. I get them coming towards you in a lusty way. So very much wanting a physical type of connection, but not anything else after that. I'm getting that this person is younger than you. I'm not getting love offered your way. I'm getting lust offered your way. So this person wouldn't mind sleeping with you. So if you think that that's going to lead to something more, there's your mentality, but it's not. It's not. It's not going to lead to nothing more. And the reason I say that is because they do have judgment on their side and they're in and out. Knight of Wands. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. If the Knight of Wands could say something, that's what he would say to me. Clarify the Empress as a possible outcome, which tells me be careful you don't get pregnant. If you're able to get pregnant. Oh my gosh, very much. If you do have an encounter with this person, I am telling you right now, pregnancy could be a thing, or if you're a male, you can get someone pregnant. So be careful if you don't want any kids. Now, I'm going to say this for real, because I see a lot of love on your side. And if you're not able to get pregnant, if that's something that's not resonating with you, that's fine. I totally get it. But this message is specifically for someone who's able to get pregnant, or vice versa, someone who's able to impregnate somebody else. This person is DTF. If you get pregnant by this person, do not expect them to change their ways and start to love you. I'm not saying that you're doing anything like that on purpose. I'm just saying a lot of people think we have potential, we're good, we vibe good, we like each other, and then something like this happens and they're like, well, why aren't they on the same page anymore? I don't see this person ever being on the page of the things you want. This person doesn't want what you want out of this. That's why I'm saying be careful with pregnancy. You end up being pregnant or getting someone pregnant who has very different views than you. This is just a recipe for disaster. Okay? It does show up with the devil there, showing me that this is more lustful than it is loving. And that it's very heated, passionate type of connection that you might have with this person. But I honestly, you know what? Let me get some cards for advice for you and this person. Let me get some cards of advice. Any other advice for Virgo? Once you are able to focus on what this really is and how this really comes across in your life, then you'll be able to be successful. And what I mean by that is that there's a lot of work here needing to be done on your emotional health. I'm seeing the Three of Swords being there and the Two of Swords. It's like a refusal to see that something's not working out. You got to look at that stuff. You got to look at stuff that doesn't work for you. And you got to work on it. And when I say work on it, I don't mean work on something that's not working. Like, oh my God, this person is not working out with you. So go ahead and work on it stronger. Work on it faster. Give it more effort. No, they have to give effort. So if you see that you're giving effort to something that's not giving effort back to you, you got to question, why do you keep giving to something like this when it's not giving back to you? It's a refusal to see. So it's telling you to look at that, and you'll have a lot of success after you see the reasons why you might do some of the things you do behind this person. And if you think it's because this person is just that grand and great, it's not. It's not. That's not why you're giving this effort, because they're not giving you that effort. So you don't even know how good this person is because they're not giving you that effort if this is your reading. So that's what I have for you in current connections. We're going to take a look at new love for my singles. Okay, now let's take a look at new love for singles. Single Virgo is coming towards you. Who's coming towards single Virgos? New person coming in for single Virgos. How would they know who they are? What will their intentions be? Possible outcome. I hope you guys are doing good. I haven't really been talking, like I get all distracted if I try to do the small talk. Okay. I'm getting that this new person coming in is very mysterious. There is a lot of mystery. And by mystery, I feel like they're not going to tell you much. They're going to keep things to themselves, a lot of secrets. They could be struggling with money, so be careful with that. Intentions here is not to offer love. So the next person that comes into your life, single Virgos, be careful that their motives might be off. What I see as a possible outcome is the 7 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. That's putting up your boundaries. That's moving away from this person. I feel like this is a shady ass person. Let's keep it to what it is. How else will you know who this person is? Clarify the 4 of Pentacles in the Moon. That was the Tower that wanted to flip over. So you could be meeting this person all of a sudden by chance, just like random as hell. Okay. All right. I don't read reversals like that. This person is going to act like they want it all with you, okay? Do not believe it. Do not believe it. Don't believe it. Now, not under the moon. Don't believe it, okay? Give me one more card for that. This person is coming in pretty quick. I feel like they're going to see you as opportunity. They're going to see you as an opportunity, a chance for something new. Don't trust that. I feel like this person's going to come in hot and heavy and possibly even complimenting you a lot with the Lovers being there. I feel like this person sees you as an opportunity. If you're a Virgo that makes good money, this person is trying to take some of that money somehow. Clarify the King of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Stay single from this person. If you're single and this next person comes along and tries to sweep you off of your feet extra super fast, yet they don't reveal a lot about themselves. They don't really tell you much. They just want you to gush about yourself and they just want you to talk about you and they're not really telling you anything about them. No. This is saying here, it's best for you to stay single. This person has no intention on being in a relationship. Their intention is to be single. That's their intentions. So I feel like this person is struggling with finances. Let's see the 7 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. This person is not it. I swear to you. Okay. It is basically saying that this person is not really emotionally available. They might express that when meeting you, they're seeing you as a dollar sign. They're seeing you as a dollar sign. Step away from this. Just cut it off. Be cold with it. And don't be hurt over the fact that you need to set your boundaries up and not let people like this into your life. I'm sorry that this is the next person coming in for you, single Virgos. But this is a warning, okay? Cut this person off. Be very, very direct and just do what you got to do as a person. You don't need people like this in your life. Yeah, their communication skills are also trash. You could be dealing with somebody maybe even a little older than you, but they're not very mature. For some of you, that's somebody younger than you. It doesn't matter. That part doesn't matter. Let me see if I get some advice. Any advice for my Virgos? Let me get some advice for Virgos. I'm already at 41 minutes. Jesus. I didn't realize that I was going so long into this video. Okay. Advice for Virgos. I thought I had another flip out. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, destined. Your advice is especially when it comes to people looking for love, long-term love, keep the faith, meaningful coincidences, and new love. You do have a new love coming in. Mirroring an ego death. Mirroring gives me that vibe that you might be very inclined to just go with whatever the other person wants to do or things like that. With ego death there, it's showing me that you need to really look at things for what they are. Don't let your ego run the show. Don't let your ego run the show. And by ego run the show, I mean afraid of getting hurt, afraid of realizing your mistakes, afraid of seeing the things that maybe you're pushing for that's not pushing for you. So take a look at that stuff. You have new love coming in. It's not really giving me a lot of advice except for just look at yourself, look at what you're projecting out into the world. Make sure it's not coming from a place of ego because you have someone new coming in. I want to clarify that. Let me clarify new love. Let me get 2 cards. You might be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities, so a lot of number synchronicities, a lot of weird stuff, you know. Inner healing. You need some inner child healing, inner healing. That tells me that you need to take a deep dive into why things haven't worked out for you in the past. You could be attracting people based on your upbringing. And believe it or not, that's a real thing and that happens. And even I did it. So I'll give you a little quick story on what that means. I was always attracting people I needed to fix or fixer-uppers. I was a fixer. So I would attract people who I felt like, you know, they're good people. They're just not at the right place in their life. They need a little guidance, and I could provide that little guidance. And, you know, I don't need someone who's established. I'm willing to work with someone from the ground up. I want that kind of partnership, right? But this is the thing. My inner child healing wasn't done. My healing wasn't done because guess what? I can't work from the bottom up with someone when I'm not at the bottom. I was picking people who needed to work from the bottom up. When I say I'm not at the bottom, this is not a thing about class. This is a thing about brains. This is a thing about heart. I wasn't there. I don't need to teach anyone how to be where I'm at. Either you meet me where I'm at or we're not a match. And that's something that inner child healing really helped me do. I had a low self-worth and I was aiming a lot lower, thinking I can help someone build up with me. That's not how it works. So if you're doing things like that, if you're reaching people who are not on your level and you know you're more mature, you know you're more stable, you know you have things going on for you that these people do not have, whoever your love interest might be, you got to think to yourself, why am I doing that? Why am I okay with attracting less than what I want for myself or less than what I deserve? Why am I okay with building someone up when I'm already built up? That's not something you should be wanting to do. You should want to meet someone who is at your stage right now. Not someone you need to wait for to get there. So that's something to look for. That's something to heal. If that's your message, that's your advice. If not, well, then maybe I'll catch you next time. Let me pull some randoms. I'm going to pull some random oracles. This is stuff that I'm not going to really say too much about. I'm going to go ahead and just pull them and read them. And if they make sense to you, great. Go ahead and drop a comment of how they make sense to you. But I'm not going to really decipher these. These are all for the for the viewer to see if any of it makes sense to you. So let me get 3 cards from this side of the deck and 3 from that one. And I got 4. And hold on. They're all on the floor. Okay. All right. You get sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Flowers, happiness. And December, you can have something happening for you in December. You also got dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. I'm going to pull 3 from here, even though you got 5 from the other one. Bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. Okay, 2 more. Hat, you will be playing a different role. That just tells me you're going to be probably doing something different than what you're doing right now. Who knows? 1 more. And bowl. Plenty of material things. Now we're going to do our all signs. Let's take a look, all signs, and see what they feel about you. If you're dealing with an Aries. Decision. It's time to decide about this relationship, and I focus on you instead of my pain. If you're dealing with a Taurus, we're not going to do that. If you're dealing with a Taurus, I've been here before with others. If you're dealing with a Gemini, addiction. An addiction is affecting this relationship. If you're dealing with a Cancer, wait, the timing is not quite right. If you're dealing with a Leo, protected, you are safe and divinely guided. If you're dealing with a Virgo, I lost myself for a little while. If you're dealing with a Libra, strictly sexual, this connection is passionate but not enduring. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius, you came closer than anyone. Let's make sure the mic is still on. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, I wish you would come back. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. If you're dealing with a Pisces, I wondered how far this would go. So that's your all signs, your messages from them. And now I'm going to read an oracle card for you. Let's get an oracle message for you, Virgo. All right, Spirit, what would you like Virgo to know? Let me get an oracle card for Virgo. And you get elk, nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. And that is what I get for you, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed your messages. If you did, hit like, share, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.